So, in the last video of Victorious, I made a prediction of the main characters of what they would do after graduation, but I forgot two characters, which was Sinjin and Sikowitz. So I woke up in the middle of the night just to make this video. Just kidding. Anyway, let's jump into the video. Okay, so Sikowitz, coconut guy, acting teacher, the one who accidentally led Trina Vega, a person with no talent, into Hollywood arts through taking coconut spoiled milk. Whereby in the show, we see Sikowitz taking a lot of coconuts. So, should we say that he starts a coconut company? Or there is more to it? Let's move on. Judging from the show, you might think Sikowitz is a homeless person. Even Tori herself thinks he's a homeless person when she gives him $1 in the pilot of the show.
Thank Tori for her generous gift of $2, which she handed me outside this morning. Not necessary, but much appreciated.
Why'd you give him $2?
I thought he was homeless.
Sikowitz, being a Hollywood arts teacher, he would probably not be broke. Because first of all, he is a teacher at a prestigious acting school, which would bring his estimated revenue between $110,000 to $130,000 in the US. And if we can't debunk that, we can literally see his house in the last episode of season 1 of Victorious, where he invites these kids to do method acting in his house, which is kind of creepy. But if you look at his house in the Hollywood Hills, it's estimated around $4.5 to $7.7 million. And if he was renting it, it would be around $12,000 to $20,000 per month, which may be a bit of a stretch. Or he might have inherited it because his mom comes in season 1 to pick her purse from him and gives him his buns.
My bagels! Sorry about the mix-up there.
Pull your head out of your pants.
Bye, Mom!
That was your mom?
No.
And besides, he offers to give the kids $1,000 when they refuse to use their phones in season 1, but he fails to afford the restaurant where Robbie spends $13,000 on expensive caviar.
That awkward young man ordered a large bowl of caviar.
Anyway, enough with finding out Sikowitz's net worth. Let's move on with finding out his prediction. So, in the show, we know Sikowitz is a method acting teacher. But if you see closely enough in the show, it was already so obvious how much Sikowitz loved directing and writing scripts for the Hollywood arts kids. We literally saw how passionate Sikowitz was about theater whenever he got to direct or write a new play for the gang. We can see that in the episode of Steamboat Susie, where he's happy to replace Tori.
And we'll always tell you how they do it all. And women do the work you never see. So as it would happen, you're in great need of a captain. Whoa!
And we can see that in the unnamed play in Rex Dies, the unnamed play in Tori Jed's Playdate, and the bird scene.
You see the bird too, right? Yeah.
And we already know that he was already in the industry because him and Helen know each other in the Victorious show, where Helen becomes the new principal of Hollywood Arts.
Hello, children. Sikowitz.
Helen.
And in another episode, Sikowitz says he acted in a movie called City Bus Night.
An old TV show called City Bus Nights. There I am, guest starring as the character.
So my honest prediction would be that Sikowitz left the movie industry so that he could go to Hollywood Arts and learn method acting so that he would go back to Hollywood and direct movies. So he might have been a director, and he probably couldn't have been a teacher anymore because it has been 13 years since the show ended. So it means Sikowitz might be a movie director per se now, and he left the teaching industry a long time ago because of that play Tori and the gang showed him when he had broke up with his girlfriend.
I'm doing something special with my life, but now I'm just a high school teacher. Worthless loser. Play in a stupid classroom with a bunch of snot-nosed teenagers? That's no life for a man! At least you're not bald. Mike? Dude.
And maybe because of his neighbor's kid who used to beat him up, so he might have left Hollywood and went into directing. Alright, let's move on to Sinjin. Everyone remembers Sinjin from Victorious as the weird one, the guy hovering at the edge of every scene, saying something a little too honest, a little too intense.
Do I have a boyfriend or don't I? Do you want one? Walk away.
Easy to write him off as just comic relief or the character nobody notices if he's not around. But if you actually track what he's doing behind the chaos, not the jokes, the actual tasks he's handling in each episode, the show was quietly telling us exactly where this guy was headed. So let's jump into it. Considering Sinjin's dad owned a rubber factory, we already know that he is a rich kid.
Fun? My father owns a rubber factory.
In the Tori Gets Stuck episode, when the school puts on the play Steamboat Susie, Sinjin is the one handling special effects for the entire production. Not performing, not on stage, running the effects that make the whole thing work. Then, in Begging on Your Knees, he's the one operating the spotlights during Tori's performance. Again, not center stage, but literally controlling what the audience sees and when, which is also in the same episode when Jed and Beck get back after they broke up in season 4, and in Prom Wreck, he hacks the votes for Prom King and Queen to make Trina win. So when you line it all up, we can definitely see Sinjin doing something in tech. With all the hacking and the special effects, he will definitely do something in tech. So there you have it. The show never confirmed what happens to Sinjin, but if you had to guess his job in 2026 based on everything we just went through, drop it in the comments. I want to see what you guys cast him as, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, and make sure to comment. See you in the next video. Bye.
Down